Hello, YouTube. Good to have you here. In this video, I'm going to talk about your greatest source of power that many driven, ambitious men who want to become their best, both inside and outside of the gym, with their training, with their eating, with their physical body, and also all of their goals outside of the gym. This source of power is, in my opinion, it's underutilized. It's the power that you have within you, whether you're conscious of it or not, and this power can help you reach all your goals with more power, more drive, more motivation to use all that ability, all that desire that you have to the fullest. My name is LaCour. If you are new to this YouTube channel, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. If you are just happen to be scrolling by, make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, if you have any questions, any comments, anything you want to see more of, let me know in the comment section. I check the comment section all throughout the day, all throughout the week. I want to make this interactive. So the vast majority of people right here on this YouTube channel, Driven Ambitious Men Like You, will be watching this in a replay version. So if that's you, I want to encourage you to comment down below. Tell me what you're loving, what you want to see more of, any questions, and I can interact with you. Again, all throughout the day, all throughout the week. I'm really passionate about helping you, and this is a great vehicle for us to stay connected. Now, I haven't been doing a lot of live videos here on YouTube, but I'm going to be doing more. I love you guys on YouTube. A lot of new subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. A lot of driven, ambitious men who are a little bit older and are searching for all the strategies. You are willing to do the work. It's just that you're going through the internet, through all the YouTube channels, looking at all the passionate information. It seems conflicting. It seems confusing. Why can't you just get black and white answers to the solutions? It can't be that complicated. Again, you're so ready to do the work. Just need that information. I want to help you find what matters most to you in your busy, productive life. Again, if you're a little bit older, you found your right YouTube channel. Right, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos, so make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that your notifications are set every time I do go live in all of my recorded videos. All right. Okay, so today I want to talk about a power that we all have inside of us, but many of us underutilize. I want to tell you what that power is and maybe some of my theories working out with so many men who are just like you, driven, ambitious, maybe a little bit older, have a busy, productive life. You want to really go for it. You really do the work with your bodybuilding, your training, your working out, your exercise, your health and fitness, whatever you call it, whatever level of experience you're at, whether you're working out at a home gym or you're in a commercial gym, this is the time in your life where you really want to put that effort. And I've been working with a lot of men just like you on the phone. I'm going to talk about that at the end of this video. I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk to me for 10 or 15 minutes. Unleash this power inside of you. Certainly explore it more. Absolutely free. I'm going to make myself available to you all week long to talk for 10 or 15 minutes privately on the phone. So what is this power that through all my experience going through the journey myself, helping out so many different men through my one-on-one coaching, through fitness, through their own personal development, reaching their goals, whether it's in business or it's in their overall life goals. And that is the power of emotion, right? And when I talk about that, it's the positive emotions, like you really use your imagination to get excited about the journey in front of you, the work that you have in front of you. No matter how challenging it is, you can see the rewards, you can see the benefits, you can feel the experience in all of those benefits that are going to do for your life. I mean, really letting it, you feel it in your heart, in your soul. Through good times or bad times, it's those positive emotions, you imagining all the great things it's going to do for your life, those feelings and emotions, how you're going to contribute to the world, those positive emotions. It's that force that can drive us. Tell you this, the other side of emotion on the other extreme end is pain. Pain is another emotion, and What I found to be very common in our experience as men going through this journey of life, especially if you're a little bit older, if you look back on your life, and that is the emotion of pain. Maybe you experience a certain amount of pain in your life in the past, and you just never want to get there again. You never want to experience that again. Maybe your parents experienced some pain, and you were determined. It created this whole drive inside of you, this set of priorities. You were disciplined, you were focused, you were gritty, resourceful, because you were never going to experience that pain that maybe your parents or family or friends or maybe you've experienced in the past. What drives you so much is that you never want to be in that place. Pain, they say, is 200 times more powerful when we want to harness all of our talent and abilities or the resources that we have. We know we have the ability. It's just, how do we stay motivated? How do we stay focused? How do we stay driven to do the things we know we should do? And that pain, many times, is much, much more powerful. We will do more when our back's against the wall than we will when it's optional if we can do it. When we must, we will do whatever it takes. We'll stay up later. We'll try one more time. We'll be a little bit emotionally flexible, mentally flexible. We won't be so rigid in our strategies. We'll say, what the heck, what do I have to lose? I'll try more. When our back's against the wall, when we have deadlines, when we have pressure, when we have the fear of letting other people down, like maybe our family. I'll tell you, if you're a little bit older and you've gone through the journey of life, maybe you're the leader in your family. That responsibility is on you. And you take that responsibility on. You love it. That's just who you are. A lot of people depending on you, your wife, your children. And not just now, but in the future. If you're a lot like me, you think about that tremendous responsibility that you have, and man, you maybe skip a beat at night, knowing that pressure's on you to come through. Again, that pain, that pressure not coming through, letting other people down is a tremendous force that can help us, whatever goal it is, whether it's inside or outside of the gym, get us to focus, get us to try one more time to use all our talents and abilities to the fullest, to make sure that we allocate all our willpower, focus, energy, and time to the fullest. Pain, they say it's 200 times more powerful to get us to do the things we know we should do to live the life that we want, right? So both pain and pleasure. Emotion is our most powerful tool to make all your goals happen. If you really think about it right now, maybe if you're a little bit older like me, and you have some accomplishments behind you, a lot of men, that you're in the right channel. That's the men who will really gravitate towards this message. They have a track record of success with their relationships, with business, and it's now, maybe that's the reason why you're here. Maybe it is your health at this age. Maybe you're starting to realize that you're getting a little bit older. You don't have forever anymore to make your mark, to create your legacy, to make your mark on your family, that influence that you want. You don't have as much time, and you're taking it a lot more seriously, that pressure. And maybe that's why you're here, for your health, because as you get older, for your kids or maybe even for your grandkids, you want to be healthy as you get older. Maybe you have aging parents, and you're seeing what kind of shape that they're in right now, and God bless their souls, that you don't want to be in that position. You don't want your children to be worrying about you as you get older and whatever comes with age. It really doesn't matter why you have this storm going on in your head that drives you, to get you to go to the gym, to get up early, to live with passion, to leave it all on the floor. It doesn't matter if it's pleasure, all the great experiences in life, or it's pain. It's emotion, right? You're thinking, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Skip, I've got many references in my life. And if it's my business or my relationships, people say I'm amazing at business or I'm amazing at my relationships, and they say, how do you do it? If you really think about it, sometimes we don't know why we do it, just something inside of us. But if you really look deeper, it's you don't want to know what it's like to not be in a committed relationship. You don't want to feel that loneliness, and you will do everything possible, maybe way more than other people will do, to make sure that relationship stays strong, stays together for yourself, for your wife, for your children. Maybe you came from a broken home. And maybe you don't fully realize it. It's that pain that you want to avoid that's making you so committed. So much better than maybe some other couples that are struggling. Right? Maybe you're that type of parent because you didn't have that type of parenting, and you don't want that burden, that pain. It sounds like I'm speaking your language. We're about the same age. We obviously have a lot of the same interests if we're here. There's a really good reason why that I can relate to these feelings. This is a storm going on in my head too, right? Business, same thing too. You know, you're getting older. Are you going to provide for your family at the level that you want? You're not as young anymore. Do you leave it all on the floor when it comes to your business to take care of your family? You know, I just happened to talk with a gentleman just yesterday, and we went through a goal-setting session. I'm going to give you this opportunity, so stick around to the end of this video where all week long we can talk. We can really maybe tap into this emotion that you already have inside of you, bring it out so that you can reach your training goals, your goals outside of the gym. Get those habits down together that maybe you're a little bit challenged with. Maybe this will give you the extra oomph, extra power to actually follow through and make those goals happen, right? And we were sharing a lot of these same emotions inside of him. It's really emotional experience because as he was sharing his experience, I was reliving my situation too. I was really feeling with him, and that happens many times when I have these conversations with a lot of driven, ambitious men who are a little bit older. Maybe they're successful in other areas of life, and now they're coming to fitness. It's amazing how much we have in common. A lot of the gentlemen who are maybe newer to this YouTube channel, they've reached out. They've called me, they've sent me emails, and they said, you know, it seems like you are talking directly to me. It's not just you're broadcasting some video. What you're saying is speaking right to my heart. And that's because, you know, maybe unlike a lot of the YouTube channels where it's a younger, driven, really passionate, really extreme thinking fitness experts, they don't have this perspective on life that we do. And it has an effect on everything we do, even in the gym, even in our approach, and how we're willing to allocate our energy, that sense of urgency that we have, that sense of responsibility, not just to ourselves, but to our family and our mission and our legacy. Right? And it was a really emotional experience. And I just want to, if this is hitting home, if it's resonating, I just want to tell you, like I said, I know I've been a student of personal development for 36 years now, working with the masters. I talk with so many men, just like you, one-on-one, as they're striving for their goals with their physical body, with their relationships, with their business. And the same stories, the same emotions come up over and over and over again. So you are not alone, right? And I tell you, being exposed to it so much, I can share these thoughts. I can help you understand that you are not alone, right? So emotion. Here's the challenge, though. He said, yeah, you're right, Skip. I can look back, and I can see where that emotion has helped me so much, right? But look at it from this angle and see if maybe you are this power of emotion, again, both extreme pleasure that you'll experience if you follow through, if you come through, if you reach your goals, or that extreme pain that you want to avoid if you don't step up, if you're not consistent, if you quit and you don't persist, that you'll feel this emotion. Think about this, is that many times it's not what we consciously do, is you probably, through your experience in life, no matter how successful you are, you already realize that on your way to success, you had a lot of quote-unquote failures. You know, if you got the right mindset, you realize that's a part of the process, and you don't really look at them as failures. They're just information-gathering situations that eventually got you to where you want to go. Any journey toward success, it's speckled with a lot of pain. And you know that along the way for success. Many times, to soften the pain, to prepare us, we don't let ourselves feel the positive emotion that we can experience if we come through. We don't want to get our hopes up. We don't want to put ourselves on the line and maybe look bad in front of other people. Maybe we know that success is failing 9 times and trying that 10th time and eventually get it, and we're maybe preparing for one of those 9 times that it isn't going to work out to the level that we want, and not the 10th time, and really driving forward, anticipating that 10th time where it's really going to work out. That's going to affect our day-to-day motivation. It's going to affect our day-to-day drive and how much we actually put into what we do, right? Because we're preparing ourselves for failure or some version of failure, and we're toning down that emotion of extreme pleasure. Now, on the other end, right, we want to stop and smell the roses. We want to look on the bright side. All right, it's easy for us, especially the men who are here, a little bit older, driven, successful. You have the time in your life. You've taken care of your family. You have taken care of a lot of your business. You have this time in your life to dedicate your fitness. You're in a very fortunate position. And although you want more and you know there's more out there for you, right, you have that drive. But here's the thing that we all need to understand is that there's always that higher level. And sometimes when we keep on driving, that's what makes this great. A lot of times your friends and your family tell you, look, you're doing great. You're being too tough on yourself. But that being tough on yourself is exactly what got you here, to be that leader, to be successful in your relationships, right? So we all have that balance. You know, there's a lot of people say, you know, every day above ground is a great day, meaning that as long as you're alive and smelling the air, that you're ahead of most, and you should be thankful for that. And although that's true, you know, sometimes when you think about your family, your legacy, your health, your fitness, you want to stay healthy and fit, and you want to be functional until your older age for your children. To be that physical, mental, emotional example, to show them that it is possible, that you can have the things in life that you want. You want to be that role model. You want to be that leader. And it's not just with your family, your children, your grandchildren if you have them, or you'll have them soon, but your coworkers, right? This leadership role. You want to be a bigger example. And I'll tell you, just being happy and stopping and smelling the roses and just being thankful and being okay that you're better than most, I understand the allure of that, why you would want to do that. Sometimes dealing with the stress and pain is a real challenge, all right? It's that balance, and you're feeling it anyway. What are those emotions that you feel at night, right? When you know you have this responsibility and you have to come through for your family, you have to get this health and fitness down to be strong, to be functional later in life. You're feeling it anyway. You know, what I've learned is to embrace it. And the more and more you embrace it, the more and more you're conscious that it's there, you just get stronger and stronger. You can handle more and more challenges. All right, so I want you to think about that. Is that true in your case? Are you fully taking on and appreciating and respecting both the extreme pleasure that you're going to feel by following through, and as a source of motivation, if you don't follow through, what's going to cost you, so that you use that tremendous power of emotion to reach all of your goals. Right? This week, I want you to reach out to me. All right? If what I've said resonated you and you want me to use my skills as a coach, as a mentor, as a friend, as someone who's going through this same part of life with you, let's talk for 10 or 15 minutes. Very skilled in drawing out that emotion that maybe you've been covering up, both the pain and the pleasure. That may be the power that you need to find the right training strategy. Maybe you'll realize it's not the specific training strategy or eating strategy. Maybe the one that you're already using is good enough. You just need to put more of this power into it. And maybe unleashing this emotion, both pain and pleasure, through a 10 or 15-minute conversation can be just what it takes for you to get going and actually achieve those fitness goals. All right, so you can call me at 213-973-8790. That's 213 973-8790. I'll post that down below. Or you can go to talkwithskip.com. Talkwithskip.com. It'll take you to my scheduler, and you can schedule 10 or 15 minutes with me. And those times are available, that I have available to you. So any of those times, you can schedule to talk to me. And again, this is absolutely free. As you can tell, I'm really passionate about doing this. I come to you with all these videos all over the internet. By the way, make sure you're on all my social media platforms. Okay, so take action. If I've talked about things today that really resonate with you, really gets you to feel, let's build upon that. Have that 10 or 15-minute conversation with me, absolutely free. Call 213-973-8790. Go to talkwithskip.com. Schedule your time with me. Again, absolutely free. All of this week, I want to reach out to you. I want to be more effective and more efficient with your time and my time. Most of us who are busy with productive lives, we don't have all day to be on social media. And that's one thing I've realized about myself, even though this is what I do. The men who I help, it's that they don't have all this time to be on the internet. So this is a way to just come directly to you, so take advantage of that. Send me an email at skip@skiplacour.com if that's easy for you. Let's connect. Also, I have a special members-only website that's absolutely free too, instant access, lifetime access. It's workouts for older men. Go to manformationworkouts.com, manformationworkouts.com. I'll have that link for you down below. Fill out the questionnaire. Leave it all on the floor. Tell me where you're going, not just in the gym, but all areas of your life. What are your strengths? What are your challenges? What have you done in the past? What has gotten in your way, right? Fill it all out. Because when I see a driven, ambitious man like you who is determined, I can feel it. I can feel that emotion the way you filled out the questionnaire. I will reach out many times. And so if you get a call from the 925 area code, you know you have filled out that questionnaire. All right, that's me. So make sure you answer the phone. You could call me back too. All right, so I'm going to do everything I can to help you. Again, thank you so much for being here for this YouTube live broadcast. Again, if you're watching a replay version, that's great too. Make sure you put your comments, your questions, your suggestions down below.